I've seen it before on some other webcams around the world, but I'm really surprised to see this show up on the FAA webcam. And look at the unique structure of it, you all. It is some type of a life form, like a plasma, or some type of matter, like a living matter life form. Hello there, Brandy. I actually woke up around 30 or some odd minutes ago. I'm thinking, wow, I'm already awake. Hello. I'm up. I was asleep and then I woke up all of a sudden. But this is wild. This is wild. And this is found in, oh, you got notified this early in the morning? I think that's wonderful. I really do. This is the FAA webcam, and look at this. This showed up. Hello, Neil. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this early morning. Where we at? Video. Yeah, right here. Good day. Sleeping has been strange. Well, and while I was sitting here looking at this, it sounded like some kind of a vehicle going down the road. But it was like wild, squealing, strange noise. I said, that doesn't sound like a normal vehicle. And then yesterday, at my house, there was a helicopter that literally sounded as if it was hovering over my house. It was so loud, and I could not get outside fast enough to film it. It was like hovering right over my yard. And then it just disappeared. The sound disappeared. Some really strange things. Let's look at this, how we got to this point on this FAA. This is at the Townsend Airport. I'm not sure where it's located, but watch what happens. It appears, this is really interesting. It's this is the normal day visual right there. And black helicopters, yes, black helicopters. This is a normal visual. It happened to you one day too, yeah. Okay, watch this. Okay, this of course, this would indicate that there's probably rain. Look how this rod, I'm going to show you something. Look how this rod, this plasma something, this plasma is living. It's some type of a interdimensional thing, but watch how it moves. It comes from there, and then it goes to there. And then more come. Well, Gina, honey, that's just rain. That's fine. That's fine. It can be just rain. It can be plasma. They have a lot of activity, but this ain't plasma. I don't know what this is, some type of a life form right here, you all. It's glowing. It is glowing from the other dimension, and the camera is picking it up. It does remind me of dark matter. I can't help it. Or some type of a glowing like plasma, but with a dark center to it. Oh, that's wonderful, Marcy, honey. Yeah, I can be up early. There's no sense me just sitting here by myself, right? Or you. There's no sense in it, you all. This is really wild. That's the only time it shows up. And then this, I guess it gets really icy or something. The weather's been really strange. Not just here. When I see a whole lot of activity like this, I'm thinking, now this is not normal. And But it's okay. I'm going to go to another camera too at the same place. Another camera at the same place. Because there's a flurry of activity. See how these form circles and they can like curve like plasma? They really can. Just like plasma. Well, rain is plasma. Lightning's plasma. Look how this one has a ripple on it. It's got a ripple on it. How could this be a normal, like, raindrop or something? If it has a ripple like that on one side, it would indicate that it is a living plasma-like being that is able to move with a ripple on it. But I want to look. See, and then it goes normal. Okay, now let's go to the next camera on this. Let's go to this camera over here. This one camera. This is the Eastern camera. Get to right here, and okay, right here. Just look at this. See, why did this thing go directly to that? Watch it. It comes out of nowhere. It pinpoints directly at this thing right here. Why is it showing up like that? It looks like it has penetrated it. It looks like it has penetrated it. Watch it. What is it doing? It's a single rod. It's a single rod. But then we'll look what happens. It's gone. And then it's went over to another one. It's went back here to that area. But these are the ones right here in the front are solid. It's just like the plasma, how some plasma gets a solid state and then comes more. Then comes more of these. Wait a second. Oh no, see, no, these aren't normal. This is a perfectly straight. I don't know what it is. Could this be if this is a UFO, a cylindrical shaped UFO or plasma UFO, look how big it is compared to the building. It's perfectly straight and it has straight edges. What is it doing? Really, what is it doing? It's solid. It is solid. Something's going on, something really strange. And I've seen plasma rods before, but I find it very interesting. They show up with these right here, but I did not see that one. There's battles taking place, you all. And then look back here. This one is solid too. There are interdimensional battles taking place, and we can't see them all. We cannot. This screen is ultra sensitive. The plasma on it. And I know that these are like plasma rods. Some would say, well, Gina, now it's raining. Yeah, well, rain, you can have plasma with rain. But why would you have one rod going right there? Why would you? Just one lone rod. One raindrop is going to target an orb? I don't think so. No, there's something much more to it. I'd love to see it in action. And then these come. Okay, and then these come. Some are more solid than others. They're the more stronger ones. So that one did that. We can watch the progression of it, but we'll get back to that one. That one. I wanted to look at another camera. There looks like there's a massive orb back there in the background. Interdimensional plasma thing right there. How are we doing here in the comment section? The Borg structure at the observatory. Draconian, honey, what you talking about? You talking about what we showed last night on this YouTube channel? A Borg structure at the observatory, honey. You have been forgetting things so much lately, coming up missing. Yeah, the earlier video, that's right. Oh yeah, a lot of people have. A lot of people have, and whatever's happening is it's affecting our thought process. It really is. And let's see. Down here there is like another object right there, like a form of it. But this is nothing compared to the other one that literally looked like a glowing plasma. Now, they could have snow here. They really could, wherever it's at. I'm sure they're getting some kind of strange weather. But you know what's really strange? Is how one camera can have, let's get to it, perfectly round one of these. Okay, you got round ones like this, round like orb, plasma orbs or whatever. And you've got the rods. And then as you progress, more stuff comes and then enters different shapes. Different shapes enter. Look at the different shape now. Why would you get a different shape than round orbs? Why do you now have these coming down? They're not the same. Now we've got 3 different types of structures being documented on a live webcam that could be from an interdimensional realm, or they could be, I don't know, there shouldn't be 3 different. See, and now we've got this. This looks like it's kind of 3D. This does. It look like it has like more volume to it. And so does this and this. They've got more volume to them, more mass. And then it's this. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, this is at the Townsend Airport right here. And there's some strange activity coming. You've got these, which is normal. People see these on their cameras all the time. They do. But see, look how this one is targeting this too. They're flying around, just one soul rod, flying around, just one. Then all of a sudden come more. Some are brighter than the others. 2 different types, and then this right here comes. This right here comes. Shows up out of nowhere. This right here. And it's some kind of a plasma. And it very well could be dark plasma. It really could be. I've seen some of these before on some other live webcams in the so-called plasma rods that came down, but these were at the core, and they too glowed, but none ever had a distinct shape like this. None ever had one like this, you all. It didn't. I'm getting hungry. Your boyfriend tells us that we will take our bodies into the next dimension and we'll become lighter. They're in and out of reality. I know it does look like a bold letter H. And what does it mean? What does this structure mean? Because it looks like it's an organized structure. It's like an angle, but it's organized. And let's look at this, you all. This is the inverted mode of it. We're in the inverted mode, and the other stuff is not too solid, but this thing is solid. It's a solid object. These rods right here, they seem solid too because, well, they're brighter. But this right here does. It looks like it's more solid than these things right here. These things are not solid at all. That's not. The other things aren't solid as if they are literally in this rim. But this one right here Has more volume, more mass to it, just like this, but this one's more powerful. Let's take that off of there, you all. Now, if we come up one more, we got one more to go to. One more from this area right here. So wait, watch what happens. There's bound to be some inclement weather at the FAA weather cam. There really is. So let's see what's happening. It's dark, and it's like 2100 hours. Here comes these. That thing is moving around. Do you see it? It's moving around. It's not by itself. It's okay. This is what it's got on it. It's got a semi-solid front, and it's got something shadowing it in the back. Is what it's got. Watch it as it moves. It's up here. I've not seen this before, too. I have not. It's like a parallel. It has one attached to it because if you look, it's like replicating. Now it's gone. Then comes great. No, I think it might be. It went up there now. Let's see if it went up there. I think it did. It went up there. These things are intelligent, you all. So it starts right here. It goes over there. It's gone. Now it's up there at the top. And we've got a big plasma rod coming in. Now there's more. Look at that. A great big solid one right there. You would not have one that's glowing like that, you all. You would not. It's interdimensional. It's like a black hole if you look at it this way. But we know it's not. I hope it's not. Then there's more. Then they changed their how. Ask yourself, how can this round object, these round spheres, orbs, raindrops, whatever you want to call, how can they at this timestamp right here, 2217, 1017, how can they change their shape that fast? And now it's 2227. How on earth is that possible to change its structure into this? I've never seen anything like that. I haven't. And now look. Now a massive orb has appeared. There's some type of a battle taking place. A massive orb has appeared. You can see other stuff coming. What is this in the background too? They are interdimensional, like plasma beings. Some would say, oh, it's just raindrops on your lens, Gina, honey. Really? Really? If this is just raindrops on my lens, then they're mighty intelligent raindrops because they change their shape. They changed their shape. If this is all that is raindrops, no. It's some type of a life form. It's a plasma, interdimensional like life form. And it has changed its shape. That's wild. That is so wild. How can it do that? And then we've got this. This right here has showed up a massive. This is an entity. When you see something big like this is a larger entity. I wonder if the space that these right here are occupying, if in these space there were the round circular areas, let's see, or did they all? I'm trying to see, did all of these combine and make one great big gigantic sphere? sphere like this, where did the round ones go? Where did they go? Because they disappeared. They disappeared. Did you see that? They changed back into their shape. I don't know what's going on with this. I really don't. They literally changed back into their shape. Oh, that's wonderful. You catch another live. You can't sleep. Yeah. Oh, wow. But I don't want to just lay here and waste my time. No, I can be on here finding out what's going on in the night. And this right here is pretty spectacular right there in itself. You have things like this that have changed their shape within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes. And a massive other orb. And then they change it back. Let's see the hour that they did it. They were at 22:17. They have taken on this shape. And this is at April the 19th. 22:17, I guess that's at night, Mountain Time, MDT. Okay, they're in this shape, and then they change their shape. It's 22:27, 22:37, 22:47, and we have a great big massive entity, 22:57, and now they're changing back into their shape, 23:07. I don't know if they're trying to morph back into, I don't know what they're doing. I would call this a plasma storm, a massive plasma battle, and now see what's happening. They've got excited. The energy has excited them, and they've changed their structure, their shape. It's massive, massive rods. I've seen these rods before outside. And what happened would be some real skinny rods would come about, and they were brown, like they'd show up. They were super tall, brown and black rods, skinny. Then all of a sudden, the white plasma would come, super white, and they were really wide. And I would take pictures outside in color because I worked second shift, and I would catch them. And the big white rods, they ran off the skinny brown rods because I think the skinny brown rods were the bad rods, the bad plasma. And but this is plasma's living. You all look at that. These things change their shape. They go from that, and then look what happens. These are coming down toward this. This is, well, I don't know what this one is, but these are pinpointing it. And it's dispersed. And then we get this. Like it could be a massive portal, but I think it's some kind of an entity, an interdimensional entity. So if you're just tuning in, I'm at the Townsend Airport. And it's just looking at these. See, they're coming in. These change their shape too. And this is where that plasma came in. This dark matter, this dark plasma right there. Much love to you. I'm Teresa. This is, it looks really organized. It does. And I was wondering if we would see any more of it, but it showed up and then it left. How can it be? It's totally different than all the other ones. Totally different. Now see, look how the plasma rods, there's one in front of it and one in back of it. There's tons of them. If you were to and look, this one down here has a big ripple in it. These are living entities. This has a ripple in it. That means in its realm, its structure, it can bend. Think of a tortilla, how you could bend it and it would have this shape. Think of these, that they can bend and they can fly around. I've seen things like this by the sun, like beings or ships that are organic and they fold themselves like that and they fly in the air like that. You know how they got the frisbee? And then they have hard frisbees, and then they have these other ones that are more flexible, and you can fly them, but they don't flap like that. They don't. And if you look at this one down here, this has an orb in it too. It has something in the center of it right there. Now, this video may not be for everyone. They think, man, this woman has done lost her mind. That's fine. That's right. I'd rather be awake. If losing your mind means you're awake and you're able to see into the other realm and you can relate to it, that's wonderful. It really is. It means you're ascending within your being. Look at that. They're all going toward one center area. And look how this is on there. Just like this. And it probably is raining there, but no, there's something much greater going on. Much, much greater. And we've got one that has a ripple in it. A ripple. Why are they going in one direction? Okay, and then it stops like that. Let's get back to that one. The plasma right there. You think it's how travel. Oh, the Philadelphia experiment. Got to keep track of a whole self. Come back with a leg and a nose. Oh my gosh. That is strange. I'm wondering if the other camera, if okay, Haynes Airport, that was Superior Airport, Sealy Airport. Where was the Haynes Airport, y'all? Let me better bring it back again. No, I'm not going to find it again. It was around in this area of the United States or Canada. Up there at the top is where it was happening. Sealy, Superior, Malua, Moni, Crown Quest, Pioneer. I don't know how I found it. I wanted to go to one that was around it. Okay, there it is right here. This is Townsend Airport. That's where it was, Townsend Airport. And I wonder if we went over to there at this airport, Sealy Airport, would we see? Okay, they got weather going on there. Okay, so they are experiencing storm-like activity. And this is an airport too, but there's not the same activity going on at this airport as the other one. A strange cloud structure. Yeah, see, this is a not much happening at this one at all. I mean, well, you got something coming down from the sky, some kind of plasma-like in the rain. I wonder if it's lightning. Yeah, I just want to. Oh, let's see, we got a big plasma light ball coming down. This is at Sealy Lake Airport, some kind of plasma light. That's massive energy. Look at that. It's coming down. There's something there, you all. Well, okay, no, there's something up there. There's something up there that's beaming stuff down like this. We have documented this before on the FAA webcam. Something in the sky is sending down like beams of plasma. Okay, that's what's happening. And look at the structure. Excuse me, look at the structure in these like little round balls of plasma all strung together is what they look like. Balls of plasma strung together. And this is out in the middle of nowhere, you all. in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's go to a different one, a different camera in here and see if this other camera has any activity going on it. And it very well could. Okay, yeah, it's going to have some activity. Let's see what it looks like at the regular normal. And then we can just click in from here as it's kind of blurred because I guess they're having inclement weather. I've already looked at this one before. And that's why I went to the other one and saw the other Townsend camera. See, there's light. Let's see. And there could be, it's like it's 11 o'clock at night. There could be something flying around up there, but if it's flying around, it's not just going to have a plasma ball like that. Hey, that's pretty interesting. In that location where it showed up, look at the location it showed up in. Can we focus on here? Why are you not focusing? In the location that it shows up, then comes all of this stuff, and it's going straight toward that area. It literally, all this activity, this plasma is going straight toward the area where that light was at, where that plasma thing was at, making a beeline straight to it, you all. That's what's interesting too. Now this stuff is coming out of it. And I would assume that, I don't know what that is, because could be an airplane coming in or something. This is what it would look like. And it may not be airplane. It may be something totally different. That's all the activity on that, you all, is it. So the Townsend Airport, I'm going to get back because now I think I might be getting sleepy, which would be great. Where did we find the Townsend Airport at? That wasn't it. Let me come down here. Now I got to make it bigger. Yellowstone. Are we in Montana? We can go to, yeah, let's go to Yellowstone. I think we're in Montana or Wyoming, wherever we're at. We can look at Yellowstone with FAA. Why not, you all? Let's see if the structure is different there with all of this stuff. Let's make it big. Let's see what Yellowstone looks like. This is cool. What's happening? Good, very early morning. That's right. A shapeshifter tonight, Trident. Oh, wow. Full of interdimensional beings. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Let's come to here and let's see what happens. It's snowing there. Okay, they got some strange weather going on. Just want to watch the weather, how it changes in this location. Okay, here comes the snow. It's really strange because this really is not changing its structure hardly any. Now you have some two semi-solids coming. Now more is coming. Okay, there's not much on that camera. Let's check out the other camera. There's 4 cameras here to see what's happening on 4 of their cameras to see if there's any unusual activity. You have to ask yourself, why do they have to have cameras all over the place? They don't have to, but they do. That is really strange. So many all at once, like a storm. Look at all of them. Okay, there's not much happening there. We can see if there's anything happening there. This may get, Gina, honey, this is so boring. You're just sitting here looking at drops of rain and stuff. I'm looking for any other strange anomalies other than the normal culprits, which is this plasma stuff. Only found one really strange one, and that was on the Townsend camera. Can't get that to go over there. It didn't want to go. Well, it went. You got to make it go, you all. We got to make it happen. Okay, there's a star going down. Okay, they had a sunset. Yeah, they had a sunset. Let's see if we can find that Townsend camera again. I can find it, the Townsend Airport. I can come over here and type it in. So we can find it. The Townsend camera. Let's find it. Okay, they found it for us, you all. This is where it's located. It's located near a lake. What would this lake be? Let's make this bigger. I want to get back to the one thing because now I'm getting myself tired. But it's okay. I like to get tired. If you get tired, that means you'll sleep, right? That's what it means. It means you're going to sleep when you get tired. Hopefully you will sleep. We're looking for our main star of the day. Right there. Right there, you all. That's right. We can sleep. We'll be able to sleep, you all. And this is a really interesting, unique structure. And it does. It's like, really, if you think about it, it's like a whole bunch of stuff mangled up together, squished together, some type of matter, plasma, dark matter. I am going to go, you all. I am getting tired. Angela, honey, it is odd looking, you all. It's really, really odd looking. I've seen these just like a single thing inside of I've seen this matter inside of great big rods like that coming down inside of there, but never seen it have its own unique shape. Its own unique shape, but it does. There's something else that I've seen too tonight at the observatory in Hawaii. I did. Let me get my screenshots. And I'll probably show it more today. Where was you at, Gina, honey? Let me see. Where was I at? It's like, this thing was like a spaceship on the side. It was like totally out of place at the observatory, right over here on the corner. Right there, cloaked as a cloud. But it wasn't. Okay, yeah, so you all can just have a nice sunset, and you can go to sleep now. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Have a wonderful sleep. Hope you get some sleep. And hope to see you all tomorrow. That's right, you all. Good night and sleep very well. Love you too. Good night.